Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Flying Dog Brewing Company, and it is a bottle of their in heat wheat Hefeweizen, coming in at 4.7% ABV. There's the artistic label, always from Flying Dog. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer into a glass, see what we get. A bit of smoke on the opening. Let's get it out. Oh, nice carbonation on this one. I've noticed there's a yeast cake on the bottom of this bottle, so I'm going to try and disturb all of that up and try and get this beer nice and cloudy as it should be. If you're watching, if you come across this review, if you're new to beer, I'll let you know why I did that later on in the review. But beer in the glass looks very much like a Hefeweizen. Nice and cloudy, nice and carbonated. It's a really kind of zingy looking carbonation with the yeast they've used. It's a 2-finger white head. Let's get a nose then on the beer. Okay, there's hints of cloves, hints of banana, hints of spice. I'm going to dig into this one. It looks very, very nice. Got that carbonation there rushing up the side of the glass. There you go. A very lively, lively beer. Cheers, everyone. It's not bad, it's all very subtle. It's subtly kind of yeasty and banana-y. It's got a subtle hint of clove. It's spicy, but it's subtle. It's all kind of a subtle, harmonious way of making a Hefeweizen. I've drunk some big kind of really nice German Hefeweizens lately, and they've been really full on, magnificent mouthfeels. This is a beer which would go very, very well on an afternoon, hot afternoon in the sun, maybe with a barbecue. You could just crack a few of these open and enjoy it. As I say, it's 4.7% ABV, so you can tuck away 3 or 4 of these without any kind of issue. Let's get on with the review then. It's very zingy, very, very carbonated, kind of whooshing round on your tongue, on your palate. For a Hefeweizen, you do expect this carbonation, so what you're looking to do, you're kind of looking to say, right, the Germans invented the Hefeweizens. They're very good at doing what they do. How many boxes can this American brewery tick in trying to replicate that style? And for me, at 4.7% ABV, you can really tick a lot of these boxes. You've got that nice yeasty banana, clovey, spicy flavour. It's drinkable, it's nicely carbonated, it's zingy. So yeah, this beer for me ticks a lot of boxes. I did promise to talk to you guys earlier, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to good craft beer, that Flying Dog and this brewery, it's a bottle conditioned beer. Most Hefeweizens, or nearly all Hefeweizens, are bottle conditioned beer. They put the yeast in on a small amount in each bottle. It helps with the second fermentation process, so it carbonates the beer naturally. It's not a forced carbonated process like your regular macro lager. Bit of yeast goes in, helps with that kind of carbonation, that zinginess, and it's a second fermentation process. If you want to know more about second fermentation process, I'd say go and Google it after this review and have a read. Anyway, back to the beer. The beer's holding, the head's holding itself very, very nicely. It's an all around a decent beer. Okay, water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops and yeast. That's what they've used, and there's no real write-up on the bottle here about the beer. Just brewed by Flying Dog Brewery out of Frederick, Maryland, United States of America. Okay, what do I give Flying Dog in heat wheat at 4.7% ABV? I like it. As I said, I really could just session this quite easily. All evening long, all day long, could session that beer. Very, very pleasant. Does it stand up against big German Hefeweizens? I'd say at 4.7% ABV, it certainly does. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 beer from the Real Ale Guide. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to my daily beer reviews, and cheers.